Hi, everyone. I'm Brooke J. Taylor with Get Taped here in Atlanta, Georgia, one of Atlanta's original audition taping services, which I co-own with my amazingly talented heartthrob husband and best friend, Matt. Now, on to our topic. Satisfaction. I think the Rolling Stones said it best. I can't get no satisfaction. How many times are we really satisfied with the performance that we put down in an audition, that we're sending off into the ether, hoping and a wishing and a praying that the casting office loves us? But how are they going to love us if we're not satisfied with our work? We can be pleased with our work. We can be okay with what we put down. And from time to time, after an actor has watched their tape back, we hear these lovely words. Well, I didn't hate it. Well, God, I hope you didn't hate it. That's you on the screen, the glory of who you are. You are incredible. You are a human being. You take up space. You have something to offer. So I really hope you didn't hate it. Now, I don't want to call the kettle black by any means, because I've had those moments where I'm just in a funk, or it's an audition that I just really don't feel like I'm connecting with, and maybe that's on me. I haven't done the work. But it just comes down to not poo-pooing you. Just don't poo-poo you. I think I might put that on a t-shirt. We are glorious creations, and it's not egotistical to say, wow, that was I really like that take. I really enjoyed that take. I was able to see what I was trying to do in my work, in my prep, and I let it go. And voila, here's this piece of art, and I like it. Have you ever said that? I don't know. Maybe you have, and if you have, good on you. The thing that makes us here at Get Taped, our hearts just like crack a little, is when people try to manipulate things in order to make sure that they have the most perfect rendition of their audition to submit. And by that, I mean a longer pause while you navigate to the next line, which you know and you deliver and you stay in character. But when you watch it back, you're like, oh, that was too long of a pause. When we, as the viewer of your audition, are thinking, oh my gosh, that's a human behavior. You can't plan that. Love it. But you might be thinking, I know what happened there. But I wasn't in your head, so why not let it be a human experience? Sometimes there are faces we make that we didn't know that we made, or a noise that we did that we didn't know that we did. Well, hello, that's called living the life. So why not keep it in there? Just because it wasn't in your head of what a perfect read would end up being, it still doesn't mean that it's not viable. And lastly, so I taped an audition the other day, and I noticed that my necklace was really weird. I can't even recreate the thing. But I, as Brooke, when I saw that thumbnail, I'm like, oh no, I have to redo it. My necklace is off. And then I thought to myself, breathe, Brooke. If they're looking at your necklace, then you aren't doing your job. Think about that. The things that you find are distracting to you because you want it to be a perfect vision of you. But if you're not recognizing that this right here, the performance, the heart that you lead with in your audition is going to be received, then maybe you need to start watching yourself a little bit more on tape. Because truly, honestly, the things that disturb us, because we live with ourselves all the time. There are days where, you can wake up and go, hello, good hair day, or wow, I really like this new outfit on me, or good job, I've lost some weight. Whatever it is that encourages you to make you love yourself a little bit more, please continue to do that. But when it comes to the frame and when it comes to your work on camera, stop poo-pooing you. You're thinking about all of those things. No one else is. So just let that go. don't feel like you have to redo a really, really good take because of a hair out of place or a necklace to the side. Now, if you have spinach in your teeth, then maybe that's on the taper that they didn't tell you that you had spinach in your teeth. So there's that. Maybe you just need to watch more of you on tape so that you can get used to what you look like, what you sound like. At first, it's a shocker, but the more you get used to watching you on tape, the less you'll start to get weird about the things that you see. To bring this all together, I just want to say that the things that plague us, the things that we wish we could redo in one audition and throw the baby out with the bathwater to try to perfect for this next take, we're splitting hairs at this point. And if we're noticing it, chances are no one else is. If we are focusing so much on that, then maybe we're not doing our job. If they're focusing on that, then clearly we're not doing our job. And our job is to transcend people into another place and time, for them to see the character living the life in imaginary circumstances. Thank you, Sanford Meisner. And just breathe and go with it. Things happen. People do things that may be strange, and that's a cool thing. So again, don't poo-poo on you. Simply put, perfection is unobtainable. All right, that's it. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on set. I will have to say that, Matt, kudos to you, because this is kind of hard.